Looking for a world-class getaway without traveling across the globe? Sea Island on the Georgia coast offers a perfect blend of history, tradition, exceptional service, and five-star experiences, all within a 5-hour drive from Atlanta. Here are 5 reasons to visit. We start with 5 stars. Sea Island is home to the 5-star Cloister Hotel, the 5-star Lodge Hotel, and the 5-star spa at Sea Island. Consistently ranked among the top resorts in the world, Sea Island's accommodations, dining, and amenities set the standard. Guests will find southern charm and genuine hospitality at the root of all those 5 stars. Quite simply, Sea Island sets the bar for southern hospitality and service.
Right here.
The second reason to visit, the Big 5. Take a Sea Island Safari to discover the resort's Big 5: falcons, horses, dolphins, turtles, and shorebirds. Amazing adventures cram the calendar each and every day on Sea Island. Adventures for the young and young at heart to discover a whole new world that typically lies just outside of reach. Sea Island is home to a falconry center. It's one of few places in the United States to experience it.
We're at the Sea Island Falconry Center. This is where I house 7 of my 10 birds of prey. Got a mix of hawks, falcons, and owls.
Meet Scout, a 7-year-old Eurasian eagle owl. Most people will never get the chance to see an owl up close like this. Guess we'll get the chance to meet Scout and Betty too.
Betty is a female Harris hawk. She is 3 years old. We adopted her at around 4 months, and I shouldn't have favorites, but Betty is definitely my favorite of the bunch. She is very goofy, very personable, very friendly, but she's also an incredible hunter.
Betty is completely free on a falconry experience, flying where she wants, when she wants. Betty splits her time between hunting for food and following those on the experience, enjoying some of the free food they offer up. Frost hopes guests will leave with a newfound appreciation of Betty and the other birds of prey when their outing concludes. After the falconry experience, explore the island on horseback with options like beach, marsh, and estate rides. Or join a salt marsh nature and dolphin tour to spot dolphins and shorebirds. Don't miss coastal encounters at the Sea Island Nature Center for an up-close look at the island's diverse wildlife. Guests can spot sea turtles too, which brings us to another top 5 reason to visit. Sea Island boasts 5 miles of beautiful beaches, perfect for relaxation and recreation. Those beaches are also crucial nesting sites for sea turtles. Participate in a sea turtle dawn patrol or an evening sea turtle education and night walk to witness these incredible creatures in their natural habitat.
I get to show people a hatchling sea turtle for the first time, and that's a check off of a lot of people's lists, and it's a magical experience.
Hodges is one of the naturalists on Sea Island who, along with his fellow naturalists, lead the sea turtle conservation efforts on the island.
It's one thing to go in your classroom or read an article and think something's important, and maybe you have that knowledge of it, but it's something completely different when you have a hands-on experience and you see it for the first time. That touches a little different part of you that you don't get from just reading a textbook or sitting in a classroom.
Spotting sea turtle hatchlings is a bucket list item for many adults and a memory kids won't soon forget. Taking the 4th spot on our list of 5 reasons for a Sea Island vacation, exceptional experiences, and we'll mention 5 of them. Golf. If you love the game of golf, Sea Island is the mecca. Numerous PGA Pro players call the area home thanks to the outstanding courses and instruction, but you don't have to be a PGA player to experience either. As mentioned, the spot Sea Island earns the 5-star designation year after year. We'll hand Captain Dooley Miller an unofficial 5-star designation too. He's been putting guests on the fish for 25 years.
I've been taking some kids since they were 2, and now they're 22. So it's kind of a good experience to see them grow up and teach them how to fish, and then watch them grow and still come every year and want to fish. And
join Miller on a kids fishing trip, an offshore outing, or hang a little closer for an inshore fishing expedition filled with all kinds of creatures that will excite every angler.
Caught us a couple of bonnethead sharks, about 4 feet long. Caught a couple of whiting, even a stingray. Went out there and just try to catch some fish and have a good time.
There is something pretty cool about reeling in a shark. Spending the day creating unforgettable memories with family and friends at the beach club is another exceptional experience. Same goes for pickleball. These days, you can't call yourself a resort without offering pickleball.
Don't be afraid to get out here and play. And even if you're not, you may not be very athletic, or you may feel like, oh, I'm not able to do it that well, but that's okay. Like, just have fun. Come out here with your friends or your family and just enjoy yourself. Hit the ball back and forth a few times, and I think most people would really enjoy it.
Golf enthusiasts may recognize the island's pickleball pro.
I was a professional golfer. I'm from Hawaii. I moved to St. Simon's for golf, and then I started playing pickleball a couple years ago, and sort of one thing led to another, and kind of found myself here, not planning to do this whatsoever, but it's been really great. I love it. It's super fun. Obviously, pickleball is a great sport, and obviously the growth of pickleball has been just tremendous.
For now, he's set aside the golf clubs to teach the game at Sea Island's pickleball facility. On a visit, you've got to play.
It is nice that you can get out with your family and friends, regardless of age and skill level, and be on the same court and still have a great time together. There aren't very many other sports like that, in my opinion.
And that brings us to the fifth reason for a visit, the restaurants. We'll spotlight 5 of them. The Georgian Room. Sea Island bills it as a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but knows you'll be back after visiting for the first time. The food, the service, the experience. It's no wonder it routinely ranks near the top of the country's finest restaurants. At Colt and Allison, enjoy a traditional Scottish sunset serenade with the Georgia coastline setting the scene before indulging in the southern-inspired steakhouse with that famous Sea Island service. Tavola features authentic rustic Italian dishes with southern charm. Think homemade pastas, wood oven pizzas, and more. The Sea Strike and Pub features craft cocktails, great dishes, and what else? Bowling. And while we'd love to spotlight just one more, it's hard to pick between what's been called the greatest locker room in golf, the men's locker room, Wonderland that offers ice cream treats, oceanside dining at Southern Tide, or any of the other eateries. 5 reasons to visit. We could give 5 more, or 80 more. That's how many Forbes 5-star awards the resort has won over the years. All that, and it's only 5 hours from Atlanta by car, about 50 minutes for a flight. Nelson X, WSB-TV.com.